Oh, hey, welcome to my apartment. My name is Lola Broward, and I'm a clown who lives in an apartment. Before you come inside, I just want to say one thing, which is that I don't fucking play, and this is not a game to me. Okay, let's come inside. Well, what do you want to look at first?
Whatever you want to show me first.
This is my school picture. I was young then, probably about 10 years old. The guy kept trying to get me to smile, but then I just kind of couldn't stop thinking about how long I'm going to be dead versus how long I was alive. So that's kind of what's going on here. But still so cute. Reminds me of my youth. Yeah. Here we have my supplies that I need every day. My daily essentials. We have my keys, my wallet, juggle balls. That's my boss. He can reach me remotely, but I can't reach him. So it's sort of a one-way relationship, and that's how I like to keep it. Over here we have hand sanitizer. You never know what's going to happen or what you're going to touch. It's really important to keep your hands sanitized. I forgot to mention that I live in jail, and that's why I have these pants. This is what they issued everybody. I just put my own little spin on it. They let me bring a lot of stuff to jail because it was really nice at court. So anyway, you know, just try and get out. You can't. Over here is where I sleep. This is my cot. I don't really have a cot mate because, again, I was one of the best court havers that they ever had. What do you hear, boy? Just kidding. This is Ass Dog. The whole conceit of this dog is that he has an ass. Not unlike any other dog. Except this one is on purpose. Not on accident. I can't believe how long I've lived in this apartment. It's been nearly 2 months. And some of the best fortnights of my life. Last week I got that plant, and it was a tough sell because it was dying. If you notice, if you look over here, I see what you're. This plant I'm letting die on purpose. I kind of, we didn't really know each other well when I moved in here. This was actually left here by the previous tenant, and I don't know. I just didn't like its attitude, and I thought. Why don't I just let this fall by the wayside and see how that makes me feel? And so far it makes me feel really powerful and like maybe I could do this with other species or other people in my life. If you notice, it's bone dry because this thing doesn't work. Oh, just kidding. Warn me next time. That. Sorry. This is my guitar, Little Chunky Brown. Little Chunky Brown for short. I love this guitar, but it was given to me under negative circumstances, and so I view it as sort of a cursed item.
What are the negative circumstances?
Huh?
What were the negative circumstances?
Oh, I was standing between two different magnets, and they were pushing and pulling me, and then some guy came up to me and was like, "Hey, take my guitar, it's all I have." So, yeah, there was really big magnets, and I had a headache for a while. Let's look at some books. Oh, here's a really good one. This one is, I just read this recently. It's called Pet Goats and Pap Smears.
What's that about?
It's about different medical stuff, and it's got cartoons in it, so that keeps my attention. What I really like about it is how somebody gave it as a gift to somebody else. I'm assuming in a romantic context because there's a little kissy on it. And to think that this is an object of romantic tenderness. Just makes me feel like I've gotten away with murder. Some photo album. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, here's an illustration that somebody at work did of me, but they sort of gave me the wrong nose. I don't really understand why they did that. You know, some people are like uncomfortable with exotic features, so I get it. This is some prison art that a friend of mine made and gave to me. I met him in Central Park. His mom and my grandma had the same name, so I let him make me a cocktail, and then we both cried in each other's arms. Then he called me like 70 times a day for a month. And then I was like, hey man, maybe call me less. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh. This is my last will and testament. We're all gonna go sometime. Okay. Well, I guess we could just, I don't know, mill around. This is a drawing a child did of me. I guess I'm a kitten with jaundice. I don't know if the kid is like clued into my drinking habits, but this kind of was like a wake up moment for me. And so I quit drinking the second after she gave it to me, and so I haven't had a drink since.
It's with the wand on the wall.
The wand? Oh, this?
Yes.
That's in case of an intruder. And then this is a picture of me. This is what I used to look like 40 pounds ago. I just keep it around to remember that I, was young once. You'll notice that's kind of a motif in my room of like days gone by. This is another picture of me. Somebody caught me on my way to work. They were like, hey, do you know which way to the Met? And I was like, what are you talking about? We're on the Upper West Side. I was in a rush, but then this like really fast bubblegum truck drove by, and the paparazzi was there because the president was actually in town. He was on Central Park West. He was just walking. Actually, he was more being walked because,
Which president was this?
This was Clinton. And this was after the whole, the whole saxophone bit he did. Yeah, these are all just different pictures of me, different configurations.
It's this one of it.
That one?
No, that one.
This one?
Yes.
That's me. This was me before I got my glasses. I had a problem where I had too many eyes, and my optometrist wanted to consolidate my eyes. If I actually take these off, my eyes will expand up and down. It's really frightening, so I'm not going to do that. But and then I got laser treatments to get rid of my stubble. I used to have a lot of stubble, and I grew my hair out. And then I dropped a bunch of weight. Looked like this. That's what I looked like when I was a child. My parents hired a professional painter. And I couldn't stop crying because it was scary. But that's okay. Also, my eyes darkened when I got older, if you're curious. I keep wanting to take these off, but I truly don't want to frighten anybody with what's going to happen to my eyeballs. That's just a facial exercise that I like to do sometimes to keep my jaw tight and clenched. So, sorry. I have to adjust my nose, and for religious purposes, I need you not to catch me. Okay. Thank you. Do you ever notice, like, subtle signs of aging? Like the first couple of wrinkles, you think to yourself, I'll get a cream. And then you realize that this is actually a divot made by the sands of time. Somebody took a little step in there. Because then I carried you. Vibes. You just can't get that youth back. You just can't go back to being a little baby, can you? And why would you want to? Because being a baby sucks. You can't run. You can't watch movies, really. You don't understand language. The only thing that's good about being a baby is being fed every time you make a noise. Like, you make a sound and your every need is met because you have, like, 4 needs, you know? Then you grow up and you learn about PlayStation and it all gets complicated. You know, I'm only 29, but it's like all that fresh young blood that I used to have is all coagulating because I keep drinking fucking cold brew. And I really haven't done anything with my life. And people keep saying like, oh, well, you don't have to do that so quick. You got time. It's like, do I? Because it's hot as fuck in this apartment. And it's springtime. So, come the oven summer, you know. Maybe being a clown was not the right way to go with my life. Like, maybe I should have been a business person. Maybe I should have stayed in school and not done drugs. But then, like, what about all the sick parties? You know? What about partying? That's, like, really important to me. It's one of my values. Is getting to a rager, Herbie fully loaded on everything that is in the party fridge. And then laying down beats with my friends. Listen, my rent is $525 a month. But am I fulfilled? Am I really fulfilled by cheap rent in a faraway neighborhood with a train that doesn't work? I don't know. I think most things are a joke, and I'm not laughing. Not anymore. Do you want to know anything else about my bedroom?
What's the square footage?
Do you think I just keep a tape measure around and, like, measure rooms? I don't know. Looks pretty square to me. Do you want to get ice cream?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Thanks for stopping by.